It's going to depend on the size of business. If you were a smaller startup subby, or maybe you've only got 2 or 3 machines, maybe the order book detail is enough. But as you get bigger, as you get more people involved, you can't keep all that in your head. That's when the scheduler becomes a crucial part of how you manage your business.
In today's Tech Corner, I have Jeff from PSL Datatrack, and we're going to talk about the scheduler module. But before you watch this video, make sure you check out the work orders and the quotations video, which has been in this series. So, Jeff, what is scheduler?
Scheduler is about working out what jobs to process, what jobs to machine in the right order. You've obviously got a mixed bag of orders you've taken in place, so they'll have obviously different due date requirements, different machining times and so on. So it's getting it all in the right order.
So, is scheduler for everyone?
Not necessarily. So it's going to depend on the size of business. If you were a smaller startup subby, or maybe you've only got 2 or 3 machines, maybe the order book detail is enough. But as you get bigger, as you get more people involved, you can't keep all that in your head. That's when the scheduler becomes a crucial part of how you manage your business.
So how easy is it for this to be implemented into your factory?
It's very simple, because as soon as you load a works order, the system can automatically create the scheduler record based on the quoted data. That's the advantage of having quotations integral in the system. So it gives you all the time in that scheduler automatically.
So what about the shop floor? How do people on the shop floor use this to find out what work they've got to do and what work they've got coming up next?
Well, this is an example of status boards which run alongside the schedule really well. So in this example, we've got effectively a T-card style layout of 8 different machines. The green cells, or the green lines, are showing you works orders and their operations, the amount of time required and so on. That's the sequence you should be working in. The green jobs are today, amber's tomorrow, and the other jobs are obviously further forward. So it's just one of many examples of how to express this.
So that's great for the guys on the shop floor, but what about the guy in the office?
Okay, so that's where you need to see the information in a slightly different way. So if you're looking at how to quote and you need to know lead time, if we move on to the next example we've got. So here we've got a percentage loading summary. Now, this is picking out a number of key machines. It's showing you 100% of your capacity, and the bars are representing how loaded you are up to that date point you've chosen. And in this example, we've even shown here a separate colour on the bar to show that's a customer order, or that's customer orders. This amount of time is used making for stock. Shouldn't be overlooked, but you can see there is a mix of work in there. If we move on to the next example, the same data, but expressed in hourly form. So here we've got the green line showing the capacity you've got available. The red bar showing how much work is loaded. So here you can see on that machine that was overloaded, we're on about 400 hours of work and about 380 hours of capacity. Different way of seeing the same data. If we move on to the next example, we've then got, this is looking at the overall factory. So you've got the machines down one side, dates across the top. The cells indicate if there's something loaded or not. So red, it's busy, green, it isn't. Very simple to pick out when a machine's got nothing loaded at all. However, that doesn't mean it's loaded all day long. So if we move to the next example along, we've then got that broken out for a single machine. You've drilled down. Here's the work to list order. There's the operations picked out on the graph to show you if there's any gaps. No, there aren't. You can see all the jobs that are running one after another. It's fully loaded. Ideal. That's what you'd really like.
So if a company has this implemented, you can obviously see then if you've got a rush job coming in, or we've all been there when a customer's rung and gone, this is broken down, I need it ASAP. They can see exactly what machine's free, or coming up to being free, they can get that job on.
And if they don't have free capacity, what's the impact going to be?
So if you would like any more information on PSL, then you can watch the 2 videos we've done before this on work orders or quotations, or get in contact with Jeff and his team.